Hi everyone, Les here from BG Trading. Hope you're well. Today is Friday, 4th of June 2021, and I will be talking about some energy stocks like OSH.AX, Woodside Petroleum, and also Santos, comparing them. But most specifically, I will be interested on OSH because that's one of the stocks that we have been trading quite often since last year. So let's have a look what's happening. I just want to remind you, this is not a financial advice, just us from BG Trading, sharing with you how we apply BG Trading and BGS20 strategies to know when to buy and when to sell stocks. Now, we did energy sector analysis about 3 days ago on our free Facebook group. Obviously, all the analysis is on the site. So if you're interested, all you need to go is just take a look. This is our analysis, and we obviously are going to also share with you our thoughts on the YouTube as well. So if you want to have access to this, some of the analysis you don't even need to be VIP members. All you need to do is just actually get on our free Facebook group, and you have access to the links on that. So the details will be available at the description below. Now let's trade in some of the oil stocks. Let's compare first. First of all, as you can see, I'm just going to open the crude oil chart. As you can see here, this was a COVID crash. Okay, we went to negative, but then what's happened here is, as you can see, it's now trading above what we was in some stage pre-COVID levels. What does it tell us? Well, now I wanted to look at individual stocks, especially starting with OSH, because that's the one, as I said before, this is one of the stocks that we've been trading. So as you can see here, this is some of our trades with OSH, and then now we obviously entered again. We believe that potentially we'll have another rally, okay, as all our indicators are pointing that. Now, interesting enough, it is still trading 51. I'm actually not 51 anymore because it ended up going up a little bit. But if I actually delete this and come up with the fresh price range, I can see it's been currently trading about 48% below pre-COVID levels. So it's still a lot lower than it was before. Now, comparing with Santos, so the upside, by the way, the upside of this stock, if eventually, only one interested in this is 20% at this stage. Now, if you're a long-term holder and hypothetically things start getting better and better in the world, oil demand will continue, especially now is summer in the Northern Hemisphere. So we could potentially see an upside of like at least 80%. I probably would see OSH going up to $7 sometime this year still. Now, again, I don't have a crystal ball, so that's why we stick with the strategy and we cut profit anytime as we can. Now, let's see Santos. Santos is the one that actually outperformed the other ones. It's only trading about 17% below pre-COVID levels. Actually, not really. It's only trading about, oh my God, these tools are a little bit tricky. It's only trading about 14% below the COVID level. So that, as you can see here, this is the one that most recover. Obviously, the results are also superior to the other ones. And then we have the Woodside, which is one that being actually disappointing a lot of the investors just because it hasn't moved much at all. But I think now it is the time to move, and I can see the next target for Woodside around $28. So I would cut profits out on $28. Although it's very likely, if the oil price stays at the same level, it's very likely that it reach $32 some stage over the next 6 months. Okay, but again, as well as I don't have a crystal ball to know what's happening with OSH after we take our strategy. It's hard to tell on this one as well. But the point here is, so Woodside is still trading 33% below pre-COVID levels. Okay, so which means potentially giving also a higher upside than Santos on this one. Now, my favorite, oil search. So let's kick in with the indicators. Now, as you can see here, I have all the indicators on the screen. So if you don't remember what the indicators is, you might want to be looking at into our online course, bgtrading.com.au. So we have a 3 hours online course, and then you can chat with me after if you have any questions. But if you don't remember, I will give you some hints as well. So we normally we display the chart using Hiknach. Look at the difference. If you're using candles, it's polluted. Now, Hiknach give you a momentum. As you can see here, those oil stocks are gaining momentum. First of all, because we have a confirmation of a bullish intersection level 2, which basically means the green candle crossing, doing a bullish intersection on the yellow line. And now, what we're going to be having, if that keeps on track, to the past for a chart formation, we're going to have a bullish intersection level 1 as well, which is essentially the yellow line crossing the red line, and that will put the stock price, the candles, on the bullish side of the chart, and that's exactly where we want to be if we're holding a position in this stock. Another interesting fact here is that look at the volume. Those two green candles came up with a very high volume, which is extremely positive. Is exactly what we wanted to see. Now we have a target. We want to get to this 21%, hopefully within the next couple of weeks. Yeah, time will tell. And we have a target of 450 for this stock. Let's see if that's gonna actually complete. But one thing is sure: what we can do is we can just cut the profit once we reach the target, or keep holding it. Like this, for example, we could keep holding. We didn't do this. I'll just give you an example. Keep holding it as long as you have green candles and as long as those candles are trading above the yellow line. So as long as it's trading above the yellow line, you can keep holding the stock. Now look at this. If we have, this is BG trading strategy, by the way. So if you keep holding the stock as long as it's trading on the green candles, you probably would be able to have a 35% profit on this trade here that I'm showing you. Okay, and if you could keep holding it as long as the candles are above the yellow line, even though you have some red candle, you would have made 31% by looking at this chart formation here. Okay, so that's just the difference between BG trading and BGS20 strategy, which BGS20 strategy, we set targets, and then once you have the target, just sell, and doesn't matter what happened after. Okay, it's just a shame some positions you can take a lot more profit, but it is a consistent strategy that if you use over and over, you will be making consistent profit on that. Now, stop losses, guys. Always stop loss in any sort of trade. So in this case, the stop loss would be under this red candle here. So just under 350. That's would be the stop loss. Okay, just under 350, which is from the current, from yesterday close, there would be about 10% below the the buying price. Okay, so this was my taking on oil search and some of the oil stocks. I believe that there's still a lot of upside for those stocks, despite travel hasn't normalized. There will be demand for in the energy sector. As I said before, because it's summer in the northern hemisphere, and then I think that we could see easily those stocks reaching our short-term targets right there. Guys, hope you guys liked, and if you want to keep put any comments, and if you like the video, obviously press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let us know what you think about not just our analysis and our strategy, but also about the whole sector in general. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend, guys, and I'll leave to here. Bye.